What's up, everybody? Reggie for the Front Row Board. We're in Chicago at the first ever Chicago Open Air. I'm with Rich from St. Asonia, dude.
What's up, man? How are you?
Oh, man.
All right?
Good.
I never know what to do. Well, it's like
I don't
some
know.
different handshake.
It's been a long weekend. How you doing, man?
Good, man.
Awesome.
Yeah. We played early today. So, yeah, we're done for the day. Just talking to you guys. And
Love it. Man, I caught the set today. Third St. Asonia show for me.
Oh, cool.
I can't get enough of it. Saw you at Louder Than Life last year.
Yeah.
Pierre's back in December, and now today.
Pierre's, yeah.
Man.
Nice.
And you guys are out on the road right now. You're on the road with Disturbed,
Yep.
Breaking Benjamin, and Alter Bridge,
Yeah.
which to me is like the ultimate tour. I mean,
Good rock tour. Yeah, and apparently it's someone was telling me it's like one of the biggest tours of the summer for ticket sales and stuff. So
Really?
yeah, it's great, man. It's nice to be a part of it. And the good thing about this tour is everyone knows each other from the past. You know, like I was hanging with Alter Bridge the other day. When we first started playing, like with Finger 11 and Creed, we started playing bars together, like you know, on their first record and stuff. So we were just like reminiscing. Like it's like 20 years now we've known those guys. Or I've known those guys. So yeah, and all the Disturbed guys, Breaking Ben, like with Adam, and 3 days they used to tour all the time together. So everyone's got this like long history of touring together. So it's nice, like a big reunion, you know.
Nice. I would say, looking at the lineup, I mean, every band has somebody that they've toured together in like early to mid 2000s, and it just looks like chemistry between all the bands would just be perfect.
Yeah, man, that's what it's about. You know, it's like you always hear. You know, I've never really experienced a tour where it's bad vibes. It sucks. You know, it would suck to like where you're walking on eggshells and stuff. I've never had that though. I mean, everyone is just in this for the same reason. You know, and the bigger the band, it seems like the more that they want to help, you know, the new upcoming bands. And we are a new upcoming band. Yeah. Even though we've, you know, all had, you know, stuff in the past, you know, we're a new band. So it's been really nice, man. Everyone's just friendly, and it's like a lot of laughs and good times. You know, that's what it's all about.
Right. And I wanted to ask you about that. All of you guys have had immense success in your previous bands, regardless whether it's Finger 11, Stuck Mojo, Stained, 3 Days Grace. Is it weird starting over, or is it natural?
You know what? It's like exciting again. You know, everything is new. I think with us, you know, any of the things, you know, some of the reasons why we're not in those bands is not happening anymore. You know, so we've all sort of come from maybe places, you know, where things, you know, maybe didn't go the way we wanted it to. You know, and now everyone, it's like a fresh start, and everyone, you know, has immense respect for each other on the bus. We all kind of knew each other at different levels, you know. So I mean, I knew Adam pretty well because we're both from Toronto. Yeah. And but it's fun. It's like you know, being in a band where you're starting off just with this, you know, high level of respect for one another, and everyone's just here for the same reason. You know, we're all grateful too that we know that not a lot of bands or not a lot of people get a second band or get a second chance. So every day we're grateful, you know, for it, and it's really fun again. You know, it's awesome. Really, so that whole starting over thing is a positive thing.
Awesome. And if a lot of people do get a second chance at a second band, a lot of times it's not successful or as successful as they like it to be. And this first album, the self-titled record, has been received extremely well by critics, fans, and everything's doing really well. Yeah,
it's been amazing. And you know, and the way it was made was such a real, a very natural thing that happened, you know, of everyone coming together and just really wanting to make a batch of songs, you know, that were like the best songs we could do at the time, and not with really any, you know, dreams and hopes of it to doing anything in particular, but just being a great record, you know, and just and so to have that sort of kind of pure goal from the start, and then to have people receive it the way they have is good. But you know, we never went in. It wasn't like there was a bunch of record companies all shopping for, you know, and all like going for dinners with record label and all that stuff. It was just us getting in a studio and making some songs, and then, you know, the record company decided to release it, and everything happened so naturally. Just with me talking to Adam, like when he was when he left 3 days, you know, it started with a text. Said, "Hey man, how are you doing? Hope everything's good." And then me and him ended up being neighbors in Toronto, and then it was just funny. And then, you know, Mike, nothing to do with that, and Mike calling Adam going, "Hey, what are you up to, man?" And everyone just came together in this really natural way. So it made it, you know, just like pure is like a cheesy word to use, but it is, man. It's like a really good, you know, positive thing.
Nice. I mean, the promotion leading up to everything was, I think, done perfectly. Just with the teaser video, no one really knew who was in the band or anything. Just had a clip. And then Rock on the Range last year in 2015.
What a way to start, man.
I know. Can you take me a little bit into how that felt for you. The first show,
Yeah.
biggest show of the year, biggest festival of the year.
It was our first show, and and knowing that nobody really knew, Corey had just joined literally a few days before,
Man.
so it was just so nice. We walked out, whatever it was, like 50,000 people there or something, and it was such a great beginning, like it's hard, how do you top that?
Right.
Yeah. But this year at Rock on the Range, it was awesome to play a little bit later, and so just right from the get-go, it's been fun and positive, and just really, really, everyone getting along and having fun.
Awesome. And you guys, I've heard, and Adam mentioned on stage, you guys are looking into how the second album is going to look and writing for it.
Yeah.
How are things coming along, and how's that starting to look?
Good. It's all, in its infancy right now. Everyone's out here on the road. Everyone's, everyone's writers. Everyone's off working every day on songs. So it's, everyone throwing a bunch of ideas together, and then, Adam kind of seeing what he fancies and throwing some melodies over it, and then hopefully a few months from now, sort of collect all those together and see where we're at. But it's in its early phases, but we all are. These days you got to kind of want to get a record out as soon as you can.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to do that, and it's just fun, man. It's just everything about this band is positive and fun. It's everyone. Yeah, like that whole fresh start thing. Making music is the way it's kind of supposed to be.
Yeah. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, and it's and it was fun in the past too. We're just, like you said, we're grateful to get this second chance to do it, and we're excited about a second record and a third record and fourth record. Keep making music. Yeah,
I love it. Things are going well so far. I mean, how can it not continue to?
Yeah, man. Well, hey, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Wood. I don't know what the heck this is.
It's gonna be for this.
Yeah.
So after the Disturbed tour is over, I mean, how's the rest of the year looking for you guys? More touring? You're gonna take some time off to finish writing, or what are we looking at?
Well, this tour is 2 months almost. So so this takes us almost up to September, I guess, and then I think after that we're going to kind of crack down on trying to get some songs together and get into the studio as soon as we can.
Awesome.
Some things, if that changes, that changes. We're not sure yet, but it looks like that's the plan as of now.
Awesome.
But, as of today and this week and next week, we're just focused on this tour. We're only at 3 or 4 shows in.
Yeah.
So we got like a great summer ahead. With all of our friends touring together. So right now it's, getting on stage and rocking with our buddies every night, and then writing songs in the night.
Love
and
it.
Pretty good way to spend a summer.
Love it. And I'll be seeing you guys next week in Indianapolis at Cliffs Music Center.
Oh, nice.
Next Wednesday, so I can't wait to see the show again.
Yeah, man, nice.
Man, dude, thanks for taking time to talk to me. And new album kicks ass. Not new album, but the album kicks ass. And can't wait for the next one. I can't wait to see the show again next week, dude.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks,
Thank
brother.
you.
Dude. Cheers, man.
We'll see you next week.
Awesome. Yeah. Cool. Do you need any IDs or anything, or?